This is Cedar Park. This is Cedar Park. This is Cedar. This is Cedar. This is Cedar Park. This is Cedar Park. This is Cedar Park. This is Cedar. This is Cedar. This is Cedar Park. Our parents.
So somebody went, maybe Clemmer, I don't even know, or maybe Casey went first and I was up. And I just said to her, hey, just so you know, I'm up. And the mood between me, Clemmer, Frank, who I do like, and Casey was fine. It was all joking around for a round and a half. Like, it was no completely light. And Casey kind of laughs, says, okay, and then she goes, and I go up there. And I'm like, it's not a big deal, though, like, if you want to go. And Hannah Cook slides over, and she's like, if it's not a big deal, like, why just say it? Like that.
Ooh.
And I just turned to her, and I was like, let's be very clear about this. You're a zero. Like, you shouldn't be at this company. You stink at your job. And she's like, oh, I forgot how low you could be. And I said, that's floor number 30. Like, we can go low. We can go as low as you want. And then she skulked away. She talked shit, then she walked away. And then everybody told me afterwards she was bawling upstairs, which I now take as a victory. Like, I'd almost trade my 28 for that. To me, that's a win. So we play the rounds, whatever. So that night I implode. We're back at the hotel. Rico and Riggs and Casey Smith are downstairs. I'm with them at our hotel. And she comes over again, Hannah Cook, I think drunk, with the one who kills all the zebras there. What's her name?
Sydney.
Yeah, who's very nice. She's, what?
Kills all the zebras.
She murders zebra, I think, right?
I don't.
By hand?
Maybe.
She's an animal killer, isn't she?
She does hunt. I don't know.
Yeah, I like her. She's a very nice person. Super, A+, huge fan. Very nice person. As a matter of fact, I would be happy to go. I'd be happy to kill animals with her at some point if she wants me to do it. Yeah, as long as I can be inside like a Mercedes. I don't have to get my hands dirty. I'll do it. I'm in.
Just mowing down animals?
Yeah,
With a drone or something.
Well, even like a Uzi or something.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, look, yeah. So she's with her, and they walk over, and we're sitting there, and her and Casey give each other a big hug, and like she's doing this thing where she hugs her, you know, and then. She's like, how'd you guys play or whatever? And then Riggs was like, Kirk blew up. And she's like, oh, so Kirk Minahan's not winning? I'm like, she's like, oh, at least that's happening. Thank God for that. And she wasn't kidding. And I said to her, I congratulate you for making it through the sentence without crying. Like, really well done.
It's very funny if you think of the first interaction you said where she's like, I forget how low you can be. You have this intense interaction. You zoom out, you're at a mini golf course.
Right,
You
yeah.
zoom out a little further, and Frank's just naming Mets players.
It's true. And she's like, oh, I wasn't crying, whatever. And we're going, and like, whatever. And then she's like, you really should. And then, so she claimed that I called her a fucking bitch, which is, not true. That is a true statement that she is that. But I didn't call her that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say that.
Yes,
Everybody around confirmed that. She is, but, and then she said, you really shouldn't talk to women like that at the bar. I'm like, well, like, why? Like, you're talking shit. Like, this is how it works. Like, we're at Barstool, whatever. And then she's like, you really need like therapy. And I was like, yeah, I've had plenty of therapy. She's like, well, it's not. She's like, well,
Catch up, sweetheart.
thank you, whatever her name is, Lauren. And then she kind of walked away. And like, I saw Casey give her a look kind of like, hey, like, this guy's an asshole. Don't worry
Oh
about it.
no! Fuck you.
Yeah, so she's dead. She's dead to me. And she was like hugging her, and meanwhile, Casey was standing next to me
That's
during that mini golf.
Oh my God, what a moron.
During that, we can, you know, maybe 4 out of 10. Call me. He only drops it every fucking sentence. Jesus. So, like, she was also there during the interaction at the mini golf. So, like, she could have just said to Hannah Cook, like, Kirk, like, didn't say that. Like, this is, like, just fucking relax. You're a young kid. Relax. Go upstairs, sleep it off. But she didn't. She took a side, and that's fine. Like, people can take sides, but actions have consequences, so she is dead.
That's tough.
Yep.
What would Stephen Glasser's going to do?
Oh, I'm sure he'll message her and whatever. But if I find that out, he's dead too. You got to take sides. So, you know, yeah, but whatever. So, yeah, just a horrible person. Hannah Cook, horrible. Everyone hates her. People are coming up to me. It's like Kay Marco all over again. Just people at the company are like, oh, thank you. Like, she is the worst. So, but she still has a job. So maybe she's doing something well. I have no idea.
Well, so I looked up, like, so I haven't seen much of her content, so I looked at when the last thing she did on, like, each of the social platforms was. When do you think her last tweet was?
Well, I have no idea. August of last year.
No, March 21st. She tweeted a couple times about
This year?
Yes.
Okay.
About the Barstool Bracket Busters.
There you go.
Last Instagram post?
February 10th.
Oh, February 27th.
There you go.
No post in March. Last YouTube video.
1986.
How many more of these we're going to do? I think you've proven your point. January.
9 months ago.
9 months ago. 9
So,
months ago.
yeah.
Well, there you go. Yeah, and I think she didn't promote anything during the. She was one of the people who didn't promote anything during the Black Friday.
Yep.
Yeah. So maybe she has good interaction. I have no idea. Maybe she makes no money. Maybe she's not actually working for the company. She just shows up at these events, and I have no idea.
You're just waiting for a
I
contract to be up or something.
Right. I have literally have no idea. So nor do I really care. It's not my money. It's Dave's. But just a wretched person. Wretched. It's a shame that she escaped this womb, but she did. So there you go. Hopefully she's not able to have children. One can hope.
I was going to say it'll be interesting to see how she reacts to this stuff, but I guess she doesn't post anything. So
She'll cry.
No one will be able to interact with her.
I mean, I was so light on her. Like literally, she went up to me and was an asshole. So I was an asshole back. I wouldn't. If she was an asshole to me, I wouldn't have said a goddamn word.
Well, that's what I was going
I
to
didn't
say.
even know she existed.
That's a bizarre thing if you're in content at all to be like, that's not a thing you say to a woman. Like if you work at Barstool or
Yeah, it wasn't even
a place like that, any kind of comedy.
She's a zero at the.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Justin she is a zero at the company. Like whatever, I would say it. God knows I'd say it to a guy. I'm not doing that again, but yeah. So it was tense. And sides were taken. So there you go. You win some, you lose some. Oh, show announcement, Mike. Sort of show related. David in Maryland and Don the Jeweler will have access to the show Twitter account going forward.
That's
go.
two.
Yeah,
I mean, those are.
That's
big.
Reach out to them. So give them send them Justin. Give them all the access. It's theirs.
Don the Jeweler got a big shout out on Lauren Compton's show, I believe.
That's right. I saw that. He was very excited.
Yes.
He was very excited. Yeah.
This
This
is why
is
I'm
Cedar
hot.
Park. This is Cedar Park.
Oh.
This is Cedar. This is Cedar. This is Cedar Park.
What?
This is Cedar Park.
It doesn't seem
This
like
is
he's
Cedar
particularly
Park.
trying.
This is Cedar. This is Cedar. This is Cedar Park. Our parents call us in before it gets too dark. This is Cedar. This is Cedar. This is Cedar Park. This is Cedar.
I hear Grover
Park.
tweeting it out.
This is Cedar Park. This is Cedar. This is Cedar. This
is Cedar Park.
This is Cedar Park. Fork is my middle name.
This feels like something
But
Clemmer
when
would
it comes
post
to
now.
doing that, it's my game. I work at Golfsmith. That paper, yeah, I stack it. But 7 hours a day, I'm devoted to my brackets. I'm
It's not
on the
bad.
sports report. All my close friends, they be hiking up my shorts. Rolling with my boys.
Is it just Jeff rapping or no?
Joints.
So far.
We up at Tiger Martin getting us some icy points. Spent summer on my couch watching Olympics in Beijing. Oh my god, my boy, Usain is amazing.
Let me hear that one again.
Out the lake, anytime hiking up my
What was that?
shorts.
What was that Usain Bolt rhyme? Let me hear that.
Boys, we ain't smoking joints. We up at Tiger Martin getting us some icy points. Spent summer on my couch.
Can you go back or
watching
no?
Olympics in Beijing. Oh my god, my boy, Usain is amazing. Campus lunch, don't get shot.
I love like the references we'll never get.
Anytime
Oh,
you
You know what I mean? Like the
basically all of
inside
them.
college references or whatever.
Every single Friday, we're the realest school in District 65. Hey,
Oh hell yeah! This is Cedar Park. This is Cedar Park. This is Cedar Park.
This is Cedar Park.
What?
This is Cedar Park.
Yee.
This is Cedar. This is Cedar.
This is Cedar Park.
Our parents call us in before it gets too dark. This is Cedar. This
Oh, this is not
Cedar.
Jefferson.
I think the other guys I think maybe
This
better.
is Cedar Park.
Which one do you think this is, Justin? If you had to
Park.
guess.
This
CP3?
is Cedar.
Yeah,
This is
I
Cedar.
think so, too.
This is
Yeah, this is
Cedar
not big
Park.
sex.
This is Cedar
Park.
Park.
They
I
saved
go
him
by
for last.
CP3.
Oh.
You've probably seen
goes by
me out
CP3.
on the hardwood J&3s.
Yep.
Last name is Turner, but the H is silent. If you call me Thurner,
I don't want to
think
spoil
I
anything
won't
for the
get
next
violent.
live show,
Me
but I think I
you laugh. My comedy
Big night
is
for
magic
CP3.
like a wizard and a staff. Catch me on
Him in
620, weaving in my Lancer. Only song I cruise to is Elton's Tiny Dancer.
Oh wow!
Do a nice little cutaway.
very natural cut there.
Get my feast. Never-ending pancakes means my breakfast doesn't stop.
This is
Vista and
oh
Leander
damn it!
are my two favorite schools. What I just said was a lie. All their guys are tools. Why read other news when I've got the wolf pack? Call me OJ, cause I just killed the track.
Wow.
See, there you go, Mike.
topical.
Mike, that's your point.
Yeah.
This is Cedar. This is Cedar. This is Cedar Park. This is
Closer
Cedar
alert.
Park.
Big sex.
is
Closer
exact-
alert.
This is Cedar. This is Cedar.
This is Cedar Park.
Our parents call us in before it gets too dark. This is Cedar. This is Cedar. This is Cedar
The
Park.
misery of having
This is
three
Cedar
people,
Park.
so you have to do
This is
three
Cedar
verses
Park.
of this.
That's 12 people. You know that?
This is Cedar Park. This is Cedar Park. My friends call
Oh.
me Big Sex. 6745111. Send me a text. Every single night.
This is before
You
area
know I'm
codes, huh?
getting love from several fine sharkies. Posted in my reeldies, I'm referring to my glasses. If you're talking mess, we'll be kicking your butt.
If Jeff Masher were
You may already know
with
techno
niche
dance
category
on my
back
face.
then, I would have been
You
stunned
can
if he was
always
able
find
to
me
do
getting
that.
bucket all the raves. Hunger pains attacking, don't try to fight 'em. Go to Randall's for some fresh food items.
Yeah.
Or if I'm thinking fast food, Wada is the place to go. This guy works here, and he is my bro.
Should this replace the outro song? Though?
I think our guy might be in trouble. I think I like the third guy best.
Oh,
yeah.
with lightsabers? Sick.
Oh, you doing a SpongeBob dance? Forgot about that.
That's a pretty fat rhyme, no?
Not bad. Hella.
Hella yeah. Not mid, I'll say that.
Where Jeff was smart is he was clearly trying, but not so much that we
Right,
could
it's a little
really make fun of
self-deprecating.
his.
You're
Yeah,
smart.
yeah, yeah.
That is a definite Jeff D'Lo in high school project right there. If there ever was one. Like you said, perfect time in history.
Yeah.
Perfect marriage.
Yeah.
Calling from the office of the chief medical examiner, looking for Justin Trudell.
That's me.
Justin, sorry to inform you, but your grandfather has passed away.
Oh,
no.
God.
That's too bad.
Next of kin.
Would you be next or no? Would be your
Probably be my father.
your
my
father?
aunt.
Oh, you're his daughter as well.
Yeah, but his other son's dead.
Did he have any last words?
Oh, you have an
sir?
uncle who died?
I do.
Uncle Bob?
No, Uncle Ed. He was very, very sickly man. Very.
Did you
skinny.
know him or no?
I did. Yeah, he died when I was a senior
Uncle
in high
Dead?
school. Uncle Ed.
Uncle Ed. Oh, I'm
yes,
sorry.
yes,
That'd be
now he's
Uncle
Uncle
Dead.
Dead.
Dead. Yeah, that'd be a weird
He had
name like
mitochondrial
that.
disease. He was like Holocaust skinny.
Oh, how old was he? That's a shame. Nice guy.
Yeah, he was a good guy.
Was he in the area or no?
Yeah, he lived where I currently live. He lived with his parents.
Oh, how old was he when he died?
Late 30s.
Do you think it's like
geez.
they've fattened you up so you wouldn't be like, because you live with them, like you wouldn't be like Uncle Ed? Do you think they're worried about you? They made you like extra fat?
No.
Psychologically?
What the fuck kind of question?
You think when Justin's dad sees him only eating a 3,000 calorie pasta meal, he's
Well,
like,
maybe
no,
because they saw Uncle Ed get so skinny. They don't. Yeah, they don't
you're
want
gonna
him
be
to.
skin and bones.
Yeah, they don't want him to be like. They don't want to see it again. So
Yeah.
like, have 20 breadsticks. Have the ice cream.
Yeah.
Maybe psychologically. I don't know. Who knows?
413.
Hey, Mike, it's your principal, Richard Pachero.
Is that his name?
Hey, Mr. Ficero. Oh, yeah. Great guy.
Mr. What?
Mr. Ficero.
I'm at the pizza shop. I'm calling about Dirty Mike and the East Long Ghetto Pizza Boys
Uh-oh.
You didn't really
and your attention to
that
rap
time.
career.
Oh, the rap career. Yes. of
Wait a
course.
minute. What's his name, Mike? I'm looking this guy up. How do you spell it?
Don't you
Richard-
argue with me.
Richard. One second.
I believe it was spelled Frechero. Frecerro, I think.
And double C's, Mike. Don't
Double
you
C's.
forget.
sorry, Richie.
How do you spell Mr. Ficero?
You got a Saturday detention.
How do you spell Mr. Ficero?
It's
E
FR.
CCERRO. Mr. Pachero.
It's just one R.
He doesn't know that. Why would he know that? Go ahead, sir. Yeah? Did we lose him?
Mike,
Yes, sir.
spit some rap lyrics for us, or you got a Saturday detention.
Oh, come on, pal. Actually, Mr. Ficero, the one I was
43. He retired in 2020. Thank you, Principal
Yeah.
Ficero. Retired in 2020, Mike.
I thought actually earlier than that, but
Maybe the story's wrong. Go ahead.
I was sent to the office once in my entire high school tenure, and he walks in. He had a kid in my grade, so like we were like he was like friendly with a lot of us.
Yeah.
But he storms in the office and he goes, "Gary, you down here again?" And I go, "I've never been here in my entire life, sir." And he goes, and he storms off.
There he is. Just the Grand Marshal Parade in 2023 at the East Longmeadow.
He was the man,
He's known as Rich there, saying.
Richie Ficero. Yeah.
His wife, Judy, as well.
She
Oh,
nominated
he
him.
must be remarried.
She did?
Yeah.
Oh, he still got it.
Good for him.
He's 5 high school. He seems like a nice guy, Mike. Yeah.
Very nice guy.
What is Al, we've heard Mick here many times. What, in your mind, is the genesis of this? I can actually feel, you don't look at each other, there's tension between you two. Yeah. What is the genesis, do you think, of this tension? If you had to pinpoint it.
So, to be honest, I think, like, Mick and I grew up, I don't think you would disagree with this. Our parents were like grinders. My dad worked 2 jobs. My mom went to school later.
What is wrong with that?
I can't even talk about that.
Barely made it. We barely.
No, nothing like that. But again,
Mick, you're
see, and so I think I kind of look at Mick and like, you don't have a job or you have a part-time job. You're coming up here, schlepping up and volunteering. And I'm just kind of like, what are you doing at this point?
You think he's a loser?
No, I wouldn't say that. I'm
just say that.
Because our parents worked hard. That offends you because I come and do the show. It's basically what
But isn't he working hard? Is it by showing up here? Isn't he showing some resolve and some determination?
He sees none of that. No,
I do, but it's like he's 28 years old now, and you've passed him over 3 times. So I'm just kind of like, what is the goal?
Are you happy? Is everybody happy?
I'm just being honest. Like,
fuck you.
Not 3 times. Not really.
I was gonna say, yeah, the first 2 times weren't really a thing.
the twice,
The Sacco thing you're
twice,
saying?
2, 1, and then for Justin.
Well, I guess Coleman,
And then
Mick,
tried
and then
to-
Justin. You're right. 3
Yeah.
times. No, you're right. You're right. That's true. That is
When
true.
I'm mayor, I control what happens. That's
It feels that way, doesn't it? Oh yes. So okay.
So I think
that's the core issue between you two.
No. And
That's what I asked. Al.
Yeah. So
You know.
I think the core is I do kind of think big brother Mick a little bit because I think deep down when I was like 13, 14, I wasn't that great to him. I kind of maybe like beat on him, whatever.
This is the first time I've ever
I'm
heard
being
this.
honest.
What's that?
Yeah.
This.
Well, but this is what we're doing here.
I
Nick.
know.
We're trying to-
I didn't expect this. Continue. Sorry.
You beat him up when he was.
Yeah,
little?
just
I
beat him up
can
and like
imagine,
get
I'm
away
gonna
from
smack
me and
him.
my friends. I don't
Right.
want to be around you. Yada
But
yada.
that's a big brother's
Yeah.
job.
So now I think that I'm getting a little bit older now. I'm kind of like, all right, not like look out for Mick, but it's like kind of kick him in the butt, get going.
Right.
And Mick, this is like the end
Hold
of
on,
the
Mick,
world
you'll-
for Mick.
yeah.
God forbid I try to give him just like a little bit of advice or anything like that, and he
gets
takes
very-
it as a slight.
You feel like you're more successful than Mick in life.
I wouldn't even say successful. I think I've got my shit more together. than
Right.
Mick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you
If
think?
my uncle wanted a real office manager, he would be cutting grass. Like truly. Like I don't know. How to say it. Like if you really, like, I don't. Al doesn't have all of it figured out. He has a very,
No, I
he's
don't.
a very nice
I
wife.
don't.
He's got a nice house. Yeah, sure. But like, I mean, he's as big a fraud as anybody.
But I'm trying.
But why? What do you mean? He's a fraud?
He,
how
again,
am I a
he
fraud?
presents himself like this great guy. If you were some great guy, you would support your brother no matter what.
But
You're like, oh, I got to give him advice. I have to lecture him.
What should I do? What should I do?
where's he not supporting you though? Like I understand
The whole podcast since the very before this.
beyond average.
Oh, he's hated it. The first person to ever tell me who would want to listen to you on the air. It was being dead serious.
But I wasn't the first.
No,
Oh.
that's why I was ready for it.
It's disappointing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
What
Mick was-
happened?
this was
Mick
good.
was
I
supposed
forgot
to bartend my
did. What do you mean
brother-in-law's
supposed to?
wedding.
I did.
Right? It was a back.
Supposed to. You just tell the story.
Your wife's brother got
Yes,
married.
yeah, backyard wedding. They're younger, trying to do
Down
like
the Cape?
yeah, down on the Cape, trying to do it. It was at the brother-in-law's house, and Mick agreed months before to do the bartending.
That's a nice gig,
Yeah,
Mick.
definitely for sure.
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean, well, you agreed to do it, Mick.
Yeah, that was good.
Why did you say no then?
It was good. It was good. Minimum wage is good. Go ahead.
he agreed months before, right?
Yeah.
So the day of the wedding, he texts me in the morning saying, "Hey, I don't know if I'm going to make it."
Unbelievable.
This is the guy that's supposed to bartend the entire wedding. You know, close to 100 people. There.
I was on a bachelor party. You knew I was away. I said, Al, I'm not sure what's going on here. Would it be a big deal if I didn't go?
The day of.
That's on you.
The day of.
That's you, Mick.
The day
And
of.
who bartended the wedding?
Mick.
But why would you? But why would you?
I asked.
You were late for the
Yeah,
wedding.
he was late.
No, Al.
Yes, you were. You missed the whole cocktail hour.
Al, do you want me to tell the real story?
Yeah. Yep. Go
Because
ahead.
that wedding was a shit show. They
Sure.
pushed that wedding back like hours, and I was the only reason why I wasn't late was because they pushed it back hours.
They pushed it back. No, they didn't.
Yeah, there's a lot going on that day.
Yeah, there was. There was definitely a lot going on.
Yeah, there's a lot
But
going on
again,
that day.
He was supposed to
I
be
mean,
there.
what was going on?
I don't know. Go ahead.
I don't know.
Well, I think you both know what was going on.
Nothing crazy. They were just trying to organize
People
the wedding
speaking out
themselves.
and-
So it
What do you
was
say?
like-
So it wasn't like a.
No, there was no crazy drama.
But it
or
wasn't
anything.
like
it was just a little
a
Like a
disorganized.
makeshift, you know.
What?
It's like a put together wedding.
That's what I mean. It
backyard
wasn't
wedding.
like it was a small.
Yeah, exactly.
So all right. So Mick, that is again with the facts in front of Mick. I would say that is on you.
If I were to miss the wedding, I would agree, but I did not.
But why?
But he was late.
But my question to you was why even send that text if you're going to be there that
It
day?
was a long weekend. It was a long weekend. It was a bachelor party. I shouldn't have agreed to it knowing the bachelor
So Al,
party. was there. I agreed to it out of principle. 'cause
I was
like,
making drinks. I don't know. I've never made a drink in my life for anybody else, and I was.
we
making
know
drinks.
that.
Amazing how easy it is, right?
Yeah.
Al?
Oh, yeah. They were loving that.
I mean, anybody can be a bartender, right? It is crazy. So was your wife, who Mick likes a lot, was she upset at Mick for that?
So she didn't. Even, I kept it out of her because I knew she'd hate his guts for this. So this continues on, right?
Does she like Mick or no?
Yeah. She likes Mick. I'm saying, but when it gets to her family, she's very protective.
Sure.
So then at the end of the night, Mick, he's getting tips, yada yada, all throughout. Again, he's not raking in any money. It's a backyard wedding. People are giving him
you
some
said
money
it there.
out.
No, he's not raking in any money.
Yep. At the end of the how much?
You
how much?
give him a couple $100, Mick?
How much did my father-in-law give you? $150 at the end of just cash him.
Yes. No. I was like, I think it was 140. I think it was 20s.
Yep. Plus all the tips you made. Plus all the tips you made.
Did you make $300?
Did you take 70 of it?
No. Right? Close to 250 at least. At least 250.
I don't think I made over $220.
He's full of shit.
But still, that's
It
like
wasn't for it. It was.
Wait, he gave you $140.
Yes.
Your
Plus the
father.
tips you made. Yes.
And he was.
You're telling me you didn't make $60 in tips that day?
Exactly. You're
But
so
I don't think
full of
people were
shit.
expecting to tip at that time.
Did you even have a thing set up?
Yes, he did.
I had like a tiny little cup.
Tried to say not.
Tiny cup, like a cup the little girls
Yeah,
when they have their little houses, the teacup, like a little teacup, like a Barbie teacup.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You gotta get the sign with the Venmo QR code on it.
I don't understand, like what.
So-
but I'm sorry, Al. So I'm trying to look at this in a dispassionate way, not trying to take a side. If you agree to do it and you really like Al's wife, right?
Yeah.
Much more than Al, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Isn't that just a favor for her?
Yes, and that's probably why I agreed to it. And that is.
But then why do the Mick move of like reaching out that more and then bitching about the money and then
the money thing was completely separate. The bitching about
that's
not
nice of
going.
the father-in-law to throw you a little
It was
150 fazools, 40.
It was, but it was also gassed up like it was going to be. It was very gassed up.
Oh, you expected big money.
He's just making lies.
I'm not somebody who again. I don't.
What were you thinking? What were you thinking?
Well, that's what would you if you had a bartender come to a wedding
For how many hours?
It was a good time.
It's his daughter's wedding.
Probably about 4 hours.
Celts game 2 of the finals too. I missed that.
Oh, 3 hours? 3 hours?
4 hours?
Not even 3 hours?
More than that.
You called this minimum wage?
More
Are
than
you
that.
familiar with what minimum
Yeah,
wage
more
is?
than that.
4 hours max. Max 4 hours.
I would say
Let's
it was
call
like 2 to 8, 6 hours.
I'd give you. I mean, I would assume you do okay with
6.
tips. I would give you a couple $100, like $250 or something. I guess. No, we're supposed to give you $1 million.
I think 300 would be normal.
Okay, 300 would be normal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
You gave about
we're
40% of that.
So we
It's
go.
not 40%.
The day goes on.
140 is not 40% of. Go ahead.
I get a text message the next day
Yeah.
saying
What is
that
it?
basically that Mick is slighted because he feels that he was taken advantage of and we didn't value him enough to give him more money.
This is from Mick.
No, this is from Mick about
Right.
my father-in-law.
Mick, do you have like
basically
that
calling
police-
them cheap and yada yada. And
Yeah.
Do you think his father-in-law is cheap?
No. I think he's a good guy.
What's his first name? Is that
My
okay?
father-in-law? Yeah, Mike.
Mike. Cheap Mike, we call him, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Not all.
Is it what dinners are like at the family, like Thanksgiving?
No, we're pretty good like around my mom and
Oh,
stuff
is
like,
Mick good at parties?
No,
or no,
not at all.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
Not at all. Not even close.
I heard the guys in the rundown
even
talking about
close.
this. This is ridiculous. They were criticizing me at Portland.
That I believe, because you're a low energy. You're not a big energy
Yes.
guy.
What do you
I
want
like
me to
hang
do?
out in
I'm
the
not-
corner. I'm
I'm
the
not a-
same way. I'm not a huge
I'm not a
energy guy.
magician.
You think
I'm fucking watching the Yukon game, just like everybody
You
else.
said that you were big at parties.
At parties, like a house party, yes, I'll entertain you. But at the
Oh,
bar, with a
what,
bunch
doing
of
what?
people,
Hold on. What is your
Sounds like
entertainment at the house
sounds
party?
like sounds like
like I'm gonna offer you a
what are
drink.
you
I'm gonna
doing?
ask you about what's going on. I'm gonna talk about stuff.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
What's going on? Want a drink?
Better be a
You guys
couple
would have
bucks
people
in there.
over and you'd sit there in fucking silence. You especially. You have no manners, no social skills, nothing.
No manners.
No manners. No
That's a
manners.
knock on your parents, isn't it, Mick?
He's just an idiot. No, they raised us well. He's an idiot.
What do you mean no manners?
He doesn't have great manners.
Like example.
Like a tipping, like on a bill.
Right. Oh,
That sort of
bad tipper.
I'm a fantastic
Ooh, that's
tipper.
Al. If that's
There
true,
is-
that's bad.
There is nobody that would say I'm a bad tipper. Minimum 25%, even if you spit in my food. Like
don't know if that's
100%. I just couldn't do it to myself.
All right. Well, maybe like he'll take the change back on like the counter when there's like the ice cream girls in the summertime. They're all paying for their college
He's
fund. They
just
have a
like
little thing.
reeling.
fucking talking about.
When have we ever went and got ice cream together?
This is
When did we go get ice
This is
cream?
Al.
Girls in
Al
the
gives
summer.
her a 20.
Are you just making? Are you just?
I'm just giving you a scenario. This is what he would do.
So you never
like a
see.
straw
You've never seen him
It's a
do this.
$15
then.
payment.
Hold on.
He gives him a 20.
You said
he
they-
takes every cent back.
Hold on. You said scenario Woody would. So you've never seen him do that to an ice cream.
I've seen him do it to a counter person, not the ice cream people. But
Not
that's
the
the first thing that
girl
came-
in the summer.
That's
to
the
an
first thing
ice
that came
cream
to my mind.
store. Okay.
Yeah.
So you made that up.
Yeah, that part. Yeah, but same
crazy.
same goes for the guy at the coffee shop or wherever. He's not.
So
To say
if-
I'm cheap is just insane.
So if he goes to Starbucks, whatever,
Yeah.
and it's $2.18, and he
Right.
gives $3.
Yeah, that's
He'll
coming
take all
back.
I think I'm
70
taking
coming
the
back.
80
He'll take all
cents
82
back.
cents
for sure.
back.
That's coming right back.
Really? You just making that up or no?
No, it is.
Yes,
That's-
he is.
Okay.
I'm like, he was definitely a late bloomer in the sense, like, when did you learn to tie your shoes?
Is he bloomed? Did I miss the blooming?
Like
Not the
13?
shoe, not the shoe.
When did you learn
When
to
did
tie
you
your
learn
shoes?
to? Be honest.
13?
Be honest. Be honest.
It was like fourth grade, probably.
It was way past that.
Yeah, it was late. I was late.
He was 12 at least.
It was late.
You know how to tie your shoes?
I was bad at it. I'm not good with ropes and not.
I'm not great either. If you see, I wear this guy. I'm not a big
Yeah.
lace guy either.
Yep.
Like,
They usually keep them away from me.
I remember having to tie Mick's shoes as a kid. I'm not even joking.
That's just never happened.
This is humiliating, Mick.
It's terrible.
I mean, what else? You slept with mom and dad in their bed till what, like 8?
Again,
that's
9?
okay.
maybe if I had a good big brother that was like, was there for me.
That's more of a parent issue, though.
That's a parent issue, and also that's like a baby of the family issue.
pussy.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Ryan didn't sleep with my mom and dad when he was 8 years old.
I wasn't sleeping with mom and dad at 8 years old.
You were sleeping in bed with your parents when you were 8 years old?
My dad was horrified. I remember he was like,
He used to go to the couch.
yeah,
He
my
was so
dad,
mortified.
I remember this. Yeah, mom was. I actually remember this. This was like 6 years old.
What a baby. What are you doing?
100%.
Yeah, I'm
not a big-
not
that's not a big
perfect,
deal.
all right? That's why it's my sorrow. Oh, see, this is another thing. This is something that Alex do.
Hold on.
I'm glad
Have
that
you
just
ever heard
happened.
that song, Kurt?
I'm really
No.
glad that just happened. You've heard Chasing Cars.
Maybe I don't know what it is, though.
You've
Play
heard
it. Good.
Chasing Cars.
Play a few minutes. I'm sure I have, Mick. I'm saying I don't know it.
This is a 28-year-old man's favorite song.
And this is where Al is just above anything, any type of like.
I just think this is funny. This is funny.
You're such a scumbag.
Let me hear a little bit of it.
Yep, the ads playing.
Oh.
It's bad.
This is that song?
Yeah.
You a girl?
Listen.
Stop. I can't listen to that. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. It was more of a joke, but it certainly was on that day.
Was it after the producer search or was it after you
The
walked
walkout?
out?
One or the other.
I think it was the
One of
walkout.
the two.
You have any other notes, Al? Your notes are trigger Mick. I like this.
Well, he does the thing where he's like, "Oh, you're really listening to Chase." It's just he thinks he's the man. He's the alpha.
It's a good song.
That's a terrible song. That's not a song men should listen to. That's not for like girls.
It's not Bruce Springsteen.
Huh?
Sorry, it's not Bruce.
You're right. You are. It's definitely not Bruce Springsteen.
Could call up Christian.
Nah, it's all right. What do you got?
I was just gonna say.
I'll call him on the way
I
home.
think I was talking. I think I was talking about this earlier. That I was going. I try to look out for Mick now because I was a shitty
Stop!
brother.
Don't do that.
I can't.
I'm asking you not
All
to.
right, all right, I'll move on.
Go ahead.
Mick was a late bloomer growing up. I think I said that with the shoe tie thing.
Yep.
He played an extra year little league. When everybody
He's just ripping you apart now.
This is mean. That's just mean.
Al, keep going.
There's just
Keep
no
going.
reason to do other than be an asshole. You're right about that. Mick.
Keep going. You can keep going. What else?
That's why I think in a couple months we might look back and be like, Mick was right about all of
Maybe.
this.
But
Keep going, Al.
Mick gets boy.
That's all I got.
What's the most embarrassing thing you got on there? What
That's all
is?
I got.
Go ahead. No,
There's
Al,
gotta
you
be
have something
more.
else. What else do you
There's
have?
more. I guarantee you, there's more.
My phone.
What's the most embarrassing thing you got on there?
Well,
It's got a lot of notes.
We already talked about you not inviting me. Coleman walked into Mick's house. Oh, the original phone call when we talked about if I was going to come on originally.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Mick didn't talk to me for how long after that?
When?
Weeks.
I don't even know.
Weeks after that because I was
I
trying
don't
to
really like
thing.
talking to you.
I was trying to step on his toes right in the group chat. All that I can't. You got what you want. That's what you said. You got what you wanted.
I will say this: I guarantee you, Mick is next in line.
Honestly.
Yes.
To have a kid or to get married?
For this thing.
Oh, I was so confused. No. We've been over this. We've been over this.
What do you mean? Yes, he's next in line.
Yep.
I'm telling you.
I agree.
Kirk is literally saying that to you. And you
I
don't
know.
believe it?
I know how it goes.
How what goes? You honestly, let's say Coleman said today, "Hey, like I'm going back to I'm going back to Jersey, whatever. I'm gonna go. My grandmother, the priest, whatever. I'm going back there. Who knows? John Sterling, whatever. Fair. You would be inserted that day. I'm not. I would not do it. Another producer should be fucking lame anyway.
If so, that's nice you just say that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, that's not so much nice. You've earned it. I'm just saying you would be next in line.
I appreciate that.
That's huge.
I don't think we have to
That's
worry
big.
about that because these guys are holding it down.
Well, not according to Al.
I'm telling you.
I
Silver
like Justin
spoon
and
kid
Coleman,
and
but
blue.
I'd send him sailing for Mick. No offense.
What do you
boys.
think of that, Mick?
I think that's nice. That's nice. That's good. Nice
Move him
thing
up to a
say.
5.
You can be a 5. I'll give him a
Al
5.
says once he's a kid, he'll move up to you. Like you'll start thinking.
I got to see how he is the dad. I got to see how he is the dad.
I think I'm going to be a really
I'm
good dad.
nervous. I told you
There's
I'm
no
nervous.
rule when the kid's little. He's not gonna throw
All
him
right, but
around.
like,
He's too much old.
But like, I
Shake
think
the
he's
baby.
going to be kind of a hard ass dad.
What is
Really?
it?
Like what?
Like overly strict, not letting the kid have a lot of fun. Even
Don't
for-
yell at Little League
No,
games.
no.
Don't pull that
I
shit
want nothing
out.
to do with coaching.
He's
or
there.
anything
You
like
can
that.
even. Oh, Mick will. Oh, shit. Oh, Mick will be crazy.
Definitely.
What's it me? This is fucking. I'm crazy. It's fucking me. What? You looking at me?
That's my dad.
That's a fucking ball. That's a ball. That's a ball. That's a ball. Whatever. Fine. Whatever. Fine. I'm fucking out of here. I'm leaving. He's like, that's my uncle. He's a little different.
Yeah.
He's a little different.
Are you gonna be the cool uncle, Mick?
Oh yeah, I have a cheeseburger day. So what? So
I
what?
deserve to die, I guess. Yeah, yeah, I'll be the cool uncle. I'll take the kid out.
I think Christian's gonna be the cool uncle.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely psyched for it for sure.
Christian would be a good uncle.
Yeah, Christian's got the look. He's got the house.
Yeah, but this is what
Mick's gonna be living in the basement. At that
I think
point.
you would. I think. Let me ask you this: you would trust me with the kid more than Christian.
There's a lot going on there.
And not because either of us would he would do something on accident before I would.
Like drop him?
He left the grill on the other day for like a full day.
That's not.
He's gonna get convicted for arson.
That's not great.
Like, that's what I mean. Yeah, like he wouldn't buckle the car seat or something like that.
Oh wow.
Really?
Maybe not.
Just burying the poor guy. I would.
He's more
definitely
inclined
trust
to make a
him with my
mistake,
kid.
but he's very trustworthy.
Well, it's like you're walking him into an answer. Like, who would you trust? If somebody had to watch a kid overnight, who would it be?
Mick.
How much would you leave him?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, for a kid,
$100.
$100.
No, we're not doing this.
$200 for 4 meals is wild. It's 2 days?
No, 4 days.
4 days. 8 meals.
Yeah. So again,
8, and that's fine.
$25
First of all, you don't have to go out for every meal either. Did you drive the Eclipse by yourself?
No, my whole family went. Myself?
So they go to school?
No, out of the. My wife took him out of school for the day.
It's a big day.
By the way, a lot of kids did that.
It's a big day. It was dark for a minute.
Well, you're fucking blind.
That's true.
You're biased. You
I
don't
suppose.
How was
It was life changing. It was awesome.
It was life changing?
No, I mean my wife said she's involved in science. This was a big deal to her. She planned it for months. Like it was a big.
So
deal.
she didn't teach that day.
She took the day off. Took a
She didn't
professional
educate
day.
children that day.
She
so could
educated
stare
her
at the
own
sun.
children about the experience of the eclipse.
Now, when you say she planned it for months, isn't it just looking up at the sun?
No, she like so.
She planned like what they had
Do you
for
understand?
lunch.
Do you understand what? Well, she did that too.
Yeah.
The path of totality is where the
Path of totality goes from Texas to Maine, right?
yes, and so she
Went from Texas to Maine.
It sounds like it leads to Jonestown.
Yeah, no kidding.
And so last time the
How was
eclipse
traffic?
happened, it was a 6.5 hour drive home.
God damn.
Missed the first 11 minutes of the Yukon game.
What? You drove? Where were you?
Very northern Vermont, right on Lake Champlain.
Did you stay the night before?
We did not. We drove up early Monday morning.
How
drove
was the
back
traffic
Monday night.
then?
Easy Monday morning. 3 hours, 15 minutes. door to door.
How long is the drive with no traffic?
Nice.
It would take about 3 hours. There was 3:45 up and 6.5 back. Now that was with a stop.
Jesus.
Because the kids were dying.
Stop. Hold out the window and piss?
It was bumper to bumper. It was fucking awful.
Were you?
Awful. 10 hours in the car.
So you're a
total.
different person than me. I'd be banging the steering wheel, like screaming.
I swore at my wife multiple times under my breath to the point where she heard me. And she understood.
fucking died.
She
Wow.
understood.
What a man.
I kept mentioning like, fucking game's going to start in an hour.
12 months of
What's the
fucking
ETA?
playing.
6.5
Hour
hours?
45. Yeah, 6.5 back. And we left like almost immediately after the eclipse because she knew how
Were your kids pissed?
traffic
or no?
was going to be. Well, they slept a lot of it, but they were at the end.
They had their electronics?
My
or no?
youngest, no iPads on the way home.
Oh, why?
No iPads.
Just tortured.
Why?
Because
You put them through that.
behavior dictates
That's
if you
big.
get access to the iPads, and there was some bad
I
behavior.
like that, actually.
What behavior do they have?
There were some issues in the car. There were some issues in the car.
They should be given the fucking medal for having
They were
this-
like, Dad, I don't want to drive 6 hours to
they
see
should-
the
they should be
moon.
given the fucking medal. Dad, we could look at the sky at home. Like what the thing was going on in Chelmsford.
It was, but it's not anywhere near as beautiful to
path.
see. Yeah, so we drove.
I
to
will say it's a
the
good story
path
for them
of
to have
totality.
when you guys are like dead in like 40 years and they're like, remember when mom and dad fucking, you know what I mean? Like that's a good.
Yeah, that we-
Remember
I
Dad
agree.
called Mom a
Yeah.
bitch?
Yeah.
Because we had to
And Mom
drive
likes
home.
science. Missed the Yukon game.
Did you have a drink?
Yeah, I drank there. I didn't drive home.
Nice.
You drank there?
Yeah, it was like big. It was a big tailgate scene. Yes, with my two brothers.
Tailgated the fucking
What?
Trust me, I was tame compared to some of the people there.
You were drinking at the.
We were tailgating. We were right on the lake. Coolers out. Nice sandwich. Group next
Why
to
don't you
us.
just leave the kids home?
What
They'd
had the
be so
letter
much
E written on his chest?
They must have been so much happier
I
that
don't
day.
get that one. What is it? Oh, for Vermont. Oh, for Eclipse.
For Vermont, yeah, the famous Ian. Everyone's spelling out Vermont that day. Oh, you're so dumb.
It was a great time.
No, I'm sure the kids had a great time.
How did she plan it for months? I still don't get that.
Did you want to pick the specific spot?
It's like Clemmer's sleep stream. There were 10 people in a room.
It was getting
She
three
had a
families
specific
together.
spot she wanted.
So her brother lives in Vermont, another brother in Connecticut. So she wanted to pick out
Her
a
brother's
specific
out
spot.
of prison.
Never was in prison.
That's true. He beat the
Served this
he-
country.
sorry,
No,
he beat
served
the-
our country. Thank you for your service.
Huh?
He served our country. Was not in prison.
Well, he's one of those guys who stuffed people in the.
Oh, he was not. No, he was.
They had the naked prisoners. Yeah, right. Yeah, sure, right. I've seen the pictures. He used to show us. Jerry would masturbate.
He was a Jerry fan at one point.
Well, I bet. Yeah.
He's asked multiple times, is Jerry still doing a show?
You can find it. It's still out there.
Forgot about that.
So this was the perfect spot.
It was
almost like Canada.
It was very far north Vermont. Yes.
Yeah.
Way up there.
You can go way up there. There's some I mean, it's a nice area.
I like. I'm speaking of Mr. Vermont himself. Mike Erie.
That's true. Yeah, he
right.
knows. Yeah, did you have
That's
any pizza there like Mike did?
Did not have any pizza, no.
That's city life.
Egg pizza.
Did you have any egg on your pizza? Was the E for egg on your chest that day? I was gonna say, I guess it wouldn't make sense because the kids would miss 2 days, and your wife too. But you would almost be better if you stayed up there Monday night. First of all, hotels are probably $4,000 that night.
Yeah, and then Jess wanted to teach the next day. We
That's what I mean.
could
So
have
you
stayed
could-
up at 4 o'clock, but it wasn't
Right, it's not worth
3
it.
o'clock.
And you can't just go up, obviously after school Monday because that's going on.
Right.
Right.
After
You missed
school?
No,
Yeah.
I'm saying, yeah. Okay.
It was a
this
great
like-
trip.
Was this like their
It sounds like it.
Was this like their vacation?
Was it their
Like for
a
like
3-day weekend? They were
like
thrilled
instead of
about
going to Canopy Lake Park, you're like, we're gonna go.
that. Oh, we'll still go to Canopy Lake. Canopy Lake's great.
I think I'd rather go to school that day.
Oh, you're out of your mind. You didn't see it.
No, that's not true.
For you,
Energy,
maybe.
the energy there. There was a weird moment, like an hour before.
Just
A couple
shit-faced.
snakes came out of the water, like these two snakes.
They could feel it coming.
and they were intertwined, and they're doing this weird thing. And everyone, that was the big talk. Like they could feel the animals feel the.
There's one
eclipse
drunk
coming.
guy talking about that. You.
Yeah, a lot more medicinal, a lot more herbal refreshment.
And
up there.
mushrooms. It's like the snakes.
Yeah, were you
are
doing
feeding-
LSD at this thing?
I
Like
did
Roger
not-
Sterling.
No LSD.
So, like, I mean, what do you have to say for yourself about this Portnoy thing? I mean, what are we doing here?
What Portnoy?
Oh,
thing?
yeah.
Oh, this is.
Why is
Mike,
everyone talking
hold on
about
one second.
Mike?
By the way,
Thanks, David Maryland. What is
I didn't
that?
get a chance yet to listen to watch Mike with Drips in the Office.
Oh,
People
he
told
was
me Mike
awesome.
was very critical of Mutt during that.
I'm
I
disappointed.
didn't think so.
I don't think I was very critical.
Very
but
disappointed.
I like. He should be staying today for the Unnamed show. He should demand his way, bully his way on there.
He thinks he's better than though. He's got that attitude.
I
where it's
really.
like,
Why is that?
I really. I don't.
You
I
don't
think
want to
that
work at
all.
Barstool.
Full time? No, I don't think I want to work at
Why not?
Barstool full time.
So if Dave offered you a job full time with a good salary, you would say no.
Here's the issue. I have stuff that you're gonna mock me for this. I have stuff that is scheduled to start this year with other companies.
Like what?
I'm not saying I'm not. It's not announced yet, so I'm not saying it. Okay, so that's fine. Whatever. I have stuff that is with other companies that are gambling adjacent that I've already agreed to before there was any sort of merger with Penn and DraftKings. I'm not sure what you'd like me to do other than to tell the truth. You're annoyed by that? That's fine. I'm appreciative that Dave in Maryland continues to jump in the Rumble chat and text away at Dave, and Dave responds. I'm a huge fan, but
Huge fan of who?
you and Barstool.
David Maryland? What are you
Yes,
talking
thank you, David in Maryland, for creating
Well,
this.
he's
buzz.
good. He's good.
It's all David in
great,
Maryland. It's
yeah.
one guy in the Rumble chat. And
I
Dave
see
sees
lots
it.
of Mutt to Barstool tweets.
There's not. There's just not. It's one guy.
I don't think that's true.
Thank you, Dave. I met David in Portland. He's a very nice guy.
It's in Portnoy's head to the point where, like, if you really wanted it, I think you could have a job at Barstool.
If you
I
did
don't
something
agree.
to get the job, you would. I think you
totally
would get it.
disagree.
Yeah.
I totally disagree.
Why?
But you have other.
Because David said over and over again, like he doesn't see a fit for it. When Dave said the other day, like, what's Mutt gonna do? He's got.
Well, what was Clemmer going to do? What was I going to do when I got hired? He just hires weird people sometimes.
Clemmer moved to New York and became part of that office. Like,
Yeah, but you would be here. Like you would be part of this office in some form or fashion. Maybe not every day, but maybe doing other things.
Would you? Is there any scenario of this where you're sort of my boss? You are my boss.
Would you like that or not? Want
No,
that?
fuck no. I cannot do that.
Why? I'd be your boss if I wasn't anyway. If you were in Boston.
Or no.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm the reason.
no.
I'm the reason Mutt's
I'm gonna do this.
Well, it's true, but it doesn't matter. But I'm just saying, like, I don't. You're. Here's the thing about you. You're resistant to try because you're afraid you're gonna look silly. That's what it comes down to.
Yes, I've been very resistant to look silly for things you've asked me to do.
These,
Definitely.
it's not this.
Sure,
No,
I've
but
been
that's not
resistant
the
to that.
job. This is
Awesome.
different. This is different. Like
That's not a
it's-
job?
It's not these. It's not these bullshit pretend other gambling things you have this year, which are not true.
They are absolutely true.
I can go through every tale as old as time, other than me, people when they leave EI, whether it's, Pete Shepard or Patrick Gilroy or John Meter, but all
I
of
have
these
something
guys.
about him later. If you
Is he on
want
the
to
list
get
yet?
All these guys. People
to
after
Gilroy,
people,
Mike,
I
actually.
got this thing going on. I got this thing in the fire. I got this thing going on. They never have anything, ever have anything going on, ever. You don't have anything else going on that's real money.
Gotcha. Okay.
But you don't. What is it?
It's not announced yet.
Well, announce it now.
I'm not announcing it here because the
Why?
company's not announced it yet.
What is it?
It's a show.
It's a real everyday show.
No, it's a week. I've already. It's a weekly show.
And it's a full-time salary.
No, it's not a full-time salary. Okay. But I'm doing multiple things in addition to a weekly newsletter that generates income.
What did you do last week?
What I do?
I had like a
last week.
tiny little cup.
Yeah, what'd you do last week that generates income?
Muttstack generates income.
Okay, other than that.
Newsletter does.
You can continue the Muttstack, I'm sure. I don't think Dave will be upset about that if you got the job here.
He hung out with his dad. There you go.
Yeah. That's how he
My
generates
dad
income.
knows.
That's true.
Dad.
That's a very funny way to phrase that. I've been generating
$300 on gas driving.
This is a classic mutt, though. He's so vague and so full of shit, and it's like, what? You see what I'm saying, Mike? It makes me. I shouldn't care. If he doesn't want a job at Barstool, then why should I try and get him a job at Barstool?
It's odd that he doesn't want that. It's strange to
What's
me.
odd
As
about
a media personality?
Because he doesn't have a job. He hasn't had a job for a year and a half.
So you worked at Barstool. You don't want to work there now, because you like. I'm sure you like your independence to do what you're doing at the Blind Mike Project.
I do.
BlindMike.net.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
And I like what I'm growing at
doesn't have kids.
muttstack.com. I like that. And I want to see what I can do with this.
That's fair.
Okay.
I suppose.
All right. So you don't want the job at Barstool?
I would love to work in a capacity with horse racing and Barstool. I don't know if it's possible given.
But see,
what I've come
that's more what I'm
Given what?
saying is like.
Given the agreements that I have coming up that are not tied to their new gambling partner, that's the issue.
These people,
like I want to do this gambling show.
These people would be happy to if you said,
No,
hey,
but they're-
if you said, hey, I got a full-time job at Barstool, I'm doing horse racing stuff. I'm sure they would say, good luck. No?
Dave knows pizza like Mutt knows horses.
Thank you, Dave.
Yeah, I guess that's a better comparison because, like, if I said to Dave Portnoy, I want to do exactly what I'm doing on my Patreon, he would be like, have fun. You're not working here. But if you said you want to do a horse racing podcast, there might be like an opportunity for that.
Yeah, I would love to, but it's not been presented that way. It's David in
you
Maryland.
you have to present.
It's David in Maryland. You're getting Dave to respond, which is excellent, and I certainly appreciate it.
I suppose
as he looks at his phone.
I mean, no, that's what you're gonna. I mean, that's so you know, if you don't want me, that's good. But I mean, I'll just stop pushing. I'll stop asking.
Text Portnoy, tear up the contract.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't. It seems he Mutt obviously nailed the thing that bothers him most. He's like, "Will you be my boss?" That's what he cares about the most.
Probably.
Meanwhile, what would I do if I was your boss? Would you do you do your show?
Yeah, it's a weird scenario.
Why? I was your boss at EI essentially.
You don't have a job.
That Al?
Yeah.
You would treat him differently the way you.
Oh, I sure would.
Yeah, exactly.
No, there's been.
I sure would.
Right. I think that's what he's referring to.
I would not.
He definitely would. Like,
Well,
it would not work. It wouldn't work.
He likes the arrangement now.
I wouldn't
better
treat you like I treated.
I love the
like,
arrangement
like
now.
fucking Gus.
Yes,
Get him
you
the
would.
shot
You would
call.
though.
I would
see,
not.
You've done it. You've done it. I mean,
but-
fucking Super Bowl. That moment sticks with me. I'm sorry.
But-
I mean,
but you-
call me an asshole.
Super
That
Bowl.
sticks with me.
But I wasn't your boss then.
But yeah, you were my best friend, and you were just destroyed me. Fucking eviscerated me in front of other people. Fucking eviscerated.
But you crawl back here just like you always do, like a little doggy.
Like I said, see, this is what I mean. I can't. Nope.
It's starting to make sense now.
Can't do what?
Cannot fucking do it. Nope.
That was 5 years ago.
What is he talking about? What happened at the Super
He
Bowl?
attacked me at the Super Bowl. I
Oh,
bit back.
fuck off. Did not do that. Attacked you at the fucking
Made
Super
fun of my parents. I had to fight back.
Oh no!
He's such an asshole. He fucking shredded me, my personality, my career, right to my face. It just.
Stand by all of
Well, at
it.
least he didn't do it behind your back.
And then did it on the show for a couple of years. So it's like,
Then what are you here for? Get the fuck out of here.
because I
Then.
love you. That's why.
Well, then leave if you're that upset about it.
But you're not my. You would be my boss, and it would. I feel like it would lead back to that at some point.
First of all, by the way, I might not be your boss, honestly.
Oh, okay.
But like,
Yeah, I might not be. Okay.
but like,
I
you
sound
sound
like
like
Mick.
Mick now.
I beat you to it. I beat you
We
to
all
it. I
said
said I
it.
sound like Mick.
No, but if you said to me like, "Hey, then Dave should like," Dave's my boss, right? But like, he's not really my he is my boss, but he never he never asked me anything about like. Then Dave would be your boss. Who
Right.
cares?
If Mutt was actually like the horse racing guy or whatever it would be.
If you're doing Elio,
be
then,
overseeing.
Yeah, then Dave would be in charge.
Yeah.
I think it would be more like you're just in this studio.
Yeah, or you'd be somewhere else. I don't care. Do it from your house. I'm trying. I've asked Dave Porter like 3 different times on the air.
I know.
If you
I certainly appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem like you do.
What do you?
Like you don't want the job. So just say I don't want the job and we move on.
For a full-time job? No, I would like to work in horse racing capacity, but I'm not sure I can given what I have coming up. Is what I'm saying.
What? But couldn't this opportunity
here we
be better than that? What did I do?
Yeah, but I've also made agreements with people.
That's fine. I have no problem with that. If you don't want, then don't do it.
This will be a fun last appearance here. This will be good.
Why is it the last appearance?
Let's see how this is gonna fucking work.
You can leave whenever you want. There's no hard feelings on my end. Like if you're that upset about it, leave. Doesn't bother me. We'll still be friends.
I'm aware.
No, what do you want me to say? If you don't want to be here, what do I always say? If somebody doesn't want to be here, I don't want them to be here.
I agree.
Where's it coming from?
Who said? it's coming for you're asking me about working for you directly, which is what I think.
What did I just say? I said you don't have to.
Okay. Do you think that would be if I stayed in this area and did horse racing stuff with Elio and was more involved in this show? Like, I wouldn't be working for you directly?
No.
In some way, shape, or form?
I'll be honest, I don't feel like Mike works for me, for example.
Yeah,
he comes in, he promotes the stuff, he leaves.
He doesn't, and right now that's what I'm doing, and I'm comfortable with that scenario.
But
This would then change that relationship.
I think if you did a horse racing show and you came in here once every other week, I don't think it would change anything.
It would be like if Clemmer still lived here but worked for Barstool in some way.
Like we'd make fun of it, we'd dump
Well,
on
you're
it.
going to do it anyway, that's fine.
That's what I'm saying, but
I'm
why?
okay with that.
But like, you wouldn't be reporting to me. Like these guys, I think both these guys, unless I'm completely wrong, would tell you that other than me yelling at them on the show once in a while, working for me, I don't do a fucking thing. Basically, do I ever tell you? Really?
No, great boss.
Am I ever saying to you guys, good answer. Do I ever say to you guys like,
Under
like do this, do that? What the fuck? What are you doing today? Really? Do I really?
I mean, the only thing you've ever heard is on air.
Right. Like, I don't know. The last 2 weeks we weren't. Did I say anything?
No. Look at Gus too. I mean, he continues to speak highly.
Well, good. That's great.
Highly.
Definitely speaking highly.
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah.
But my point, we don't understand this. Like, you wouldn't be working for me. You wouldn't be working for me.
And you'd also be in a
Like, Rowan doesn't work for Kevin Clancy. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, Chicago might be a little different, but I'd say even then. Like, Eddie Barcelona does not work for Dan Katz. He goes into the Chicago office.
Maybe Mudd is saying more like the first year that Clemmer was at Barstool or something. He thinks that you would get that kind of reaction. Is that what you're saying?
No, not really. What reaction? What was the reaction Clemmer got?
Clemmer was an enemy. He was booed out of the Wilbur.
But Mudd's not going to be an enemy of the show.
Well, that's what I mean. I was asking if that's what he's worried about.
No, the Minifans have been super supportive. No, that's not the factor. That's not the factor.
What's the factor?
Zero
then?
factor.
Why would you think you work for me?
It just it feels like that would be the scenario. And
why?
Because I
don't care about horse racing. I have nothing to do with it.
I know you don't, which I was surprised you wanted to do a horse racing show on the network.
Well, I wanted you to do something so Dave could see it.
Something.
Yeah.
What did I text? Did I text you that?
You did text me that, yes.
That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah, and then you ripped me for waiting like a day to respond?
Yes.
Okay. Before that, I texted you Easter morning. The next text I got was this past Tuesday. So don't rip me.
Was your text Easter morning, hey, Kirk, I have a project that could help you get a job?
No, it was, hey, show was awesome last night. You sent me a very nice text the night of the show. I was completely out of it. Went home, texted you. We didn't hear from you again until Tuesday. I thought the first text, I thought that was actually on a goof.
Hold on.
I thought you were goofing on me.
So I sent you a text.
You did.
Saying, do you guys know where I'm going here? I sent you a text saying, hey, great job. Thank you very much.
Yep.
You then responded.
Yeah.
Was I supposed to respond to that volley?
I thought there'd be another volley. I thought there'd be another response.
You know me well enough.
A friendship volley would
That's your comeback on that?
Furthermore.
Well, and then I reach out to you and say, hey, here's a chance for Dave Portnoy to maybe hire you for a job.
And I responded with an idea that I thought would work.
A day
next
later.
Morning. It was that
a day
night.
later, you think those are comparable? You fucking lunatic?
The next morning.
Those are comparable?
No.
Oh,
Mike?
give me a break.
No, I don't think so.
Not even close.
You're nuts.
I also don't get the work.
Everyone is then.
Unless you're presenting like, hey, Kirk, I want to produce for you, or basically have like what my job was when I was here. I don't see why you think you'd be working for the show.
Yeah, you wouldn't be, because by the way, you wouldn't even do the show with Elio here, I don't think. You would probably just do it at your house.
Right.
Or, I mean, if you want to do it here, that'd be fine. But I'm just saying, like, you wouldn't have to do it here.
Well, I figured
by the way,
production value of it, you want to be live somewhere.
I don't think Dave wants to. There's no proof Dave wants to hire you anyway.
I totally.
So I mean, this is all reckless speculation. But I'm just saying, if Dave was like, hey, because I know Dave, like, my thought was, and Mutt's not going to do this, was if Mutt did I think we talked about this. If Mutt did a funnier, creative Kentucky Derby preview video, and a bunch of people tweeted it to Dave, that's the kind of thing where Dave hires somebody.
Right.
Well, that's what I was planning to do.
Okay.
2 weeks from yesterday.
We shall see.
We'll see if it's funny and creative.
2 weeks from yesterday?
Yeah, 2
Well,
weeks.
you are planning on doing it.
Yeah. I mean, I still want to do the Derby show.
Sure.
No?
Yeah.
What did I just say? Sure.
Well, just the way, just making sure.
Fuck is wrong with you?
Proper support.
Well, Justin's face was like, is he still doing it?
What is going on with you? What the fuck is going on?
Nothing's going on. He's just Justin's staring at me. I'm fine.
Here we go. You okay, Mutt?
I'm fine. Oh, absolutely fine. Yes. I appreciate you asking.
Mutt doesn't want a job at Barstool because I yelled at him in Atlanta 5 years ago.
That's part of it. That is part of it.
Did you like?
I admit that.
Finger him? Like, what happened? Where like 5 years ago he's having traumatic
Nothing.
flashbacks.
It was a 2 out of 10.
Yeah, that is. I keep coming back to
2 out of 10.
Yes, I thought so.
You're a fucking asshole.
It sucks, but you get over it.
Yeah, I mean, but you also wouldn't work for me if that's your like part of your. That's fine. I don't want you to work for me anyway. Nothing against you, but I don't want like. Why? So I can supervise you doing a horse racing show?
Yeah.
So then, but you still don't want to work at Barstool full time.
No, I think there's.
Okay, then we're done. Like we're done. Then we're done. It's okay if you. That's completely.
I don't
fine.
know if a racing show or racing content is full time to Dave Portnoy. I don't know.
That's a different conversation, Mutt, than if you want a full time job here.
I got you. Well, again, I'm not sure I can even take a full time job right now.
Coleman, where are you at on this?
I'm being honest with you.
You don't have a job. I mean, what do you mean you can't take a full time job? That doesn't make sense.
This is where Mutt gets mad at me. I can't win, but like these other things aren't gonna. We know these aren't gonna materialize. Yep. They're not. They're just not. They're just not.
I do have someone who can maybe add some perspective. We have the commissioner on the line.
Oh,
good.
Okay. Fine.
I have like 2 minutes because I got to make my flight here, but I just want to sweeten the pot a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Just imagine Team Minahan, horse racing niche, Mutt on Team Minahan.
I wanted to play trivia. I want it's.
What do you think of that?
Looking for a new team next year.
How about you?
How
about the horse racing team?
A1 priority free agent.
What do you think? Or like you, Elio, and whoever was a team.
I love trivia. Jeff does an awesome job with it.
Wow.
Thank you.
That's big. No further comment needed.
Wow.
Who's producing this show on Wednesday? 2 weeks from yesterday.
What?
Do I produce this show and then send it?
Why do you keep saying 2 weeks from yesterday?
Because I'm doing it the Wednesday of Derby week.
Okay, well, how about a week
May
from,
1st?
How about just a week from Wednesday?
That's further away. The next Wednesday is further away than yesterday. No?
A week? You're saying next Wednesday?
No.
Yes.
No, not next Wednesday.
When is it?
2 weeks, May 1st. Wednesday, May 1st is 2 weeks from now, correct? 13 days from now.
Okay. A week from Wednesday.
Week from Wednesday. Week from next Wednesday.
Who says 2 weeks from yesterday?
It just seems closer.
We have a title for the episode. I don't understand.
Am I producing this myself, then giving it to you guys to then post? Is it a lot? Like, what are you looking for?
I thought Ron Howard would produce it, maybe.
I don't know.
Is George
Coleman's
Lucas
reaching
available?
out.
I said I would help you out. Yeah.
These are basic questions you ask about doing a show. I know you just show up and do a show.
Mm-hmm.
There are details. Like, what time does the show start? Who's going to produce it? I need to know.
Is it live?
I'm asking the question.
It's up to you. See, welcome to my world where I'm giving you complete creative control. Do whatever you want. These guys are at your disposal.
Maybe I misunderstood something. Did you say so? The Kentucky Derby preview is kind of a way of pitching yourself to Portnoy, right?
I'd like to do
for a job he doesn't want.
It's good exposure on the network for me.
That's what I don't understand.
It's a lot of viewers for me. It's good for Muttstack. It's good for my brand.
Okay.
To be on the network, and if Dave likes it, we'll see what happens.
We were talking about it on the phone at some point. No, we don't text at all, hardly.
No,
not really. We talk on the phone.
We have a phone conversation,
which you could call me.
I could.
You never do.
Wow. I don't call very often.
No, our conversations are I call you. I think you think Kirk's busy, whatever. So I call you. That's like the big brother, little brother.
No. I wanted to call you yesterday, but I knew I'd see you today talk about the EI ratings.
But generally, I call you and we talk and whatever. It's like that's the way. But that's fine. That's the way our relationship has always been.
Sure.
Yeah. So, but like you never call me.
Because that's the relationship.
Right. And I'm fine with that. But I don't sit there and go, oh, you didn't call me. We went through a lot together on that stage.
I only thought of it because you were killing me for the text.
The anguish, correctly so.
Okay. I got you.
I'm trying to help you get a job.
And I appreciate it.
Who else in the media, y'all, Kirk's an asshole, Atlanta, who else in the media is trying to help you get a job? Just tell me.
The principal, Richard Ficero.
Just list them all. Go ahead. I'm here. We got time.
People have been very nice and very helpful. People have been helpful.
Who?
I right now I can't think of it.
Nobody.
Yes.
Nobody.
You've been very supportive. You've been letting me come on here
Not
for
even
a year.
That. No, I'm very grateful that you've done it. You're great in the show, but I'm saying who else tried? All these people. Who else? Lou Maloney, who's fucking shitting behind your back for years. Who else?
I can't think of anybody that's tried.
Then shut the fuck up. Then, like I don't even understand. What do you understand?
Shut the fuck up from what?
For this, like, why didn't you text me back? I tell you, like, shut the fuck up.
It's because of the way you said my text was so delayed the other day.
It was delayed.
That's the only reason I brought it up. It's like
it was delayed. You understand that one is different than the other?
Yes, that's fair. That's fair.
If you had just texted me that, hey, I had a great time at the show. Thanks so much. I didn't respond. That'd be an asshole move. I completely agree with that. But it was in response to me texting you saying you did a great job.
Understood.
After telling you at the show what a great job you did.
I took offense to you acting like I was being lazy by not texting you back. I don't think that was being lazy. I was trying to best articulate how I thought it might work to do a show. And it took
you texted me back and said, can I do a 10-minute show? It took you 15 hours to come up with that?
Well, you said weekly, and I'm thinking, well, the Derby's coming up. Does it make sense to do shows leading into the Derby? Which is why I brought the Derby.
You should say, hey, not weekly doesn't make sense. You know, have to work out details. But Derby in 2 weeks. How about a 10 or 15-minute Derby preview that Wednesday?
And you said,
Derby?
sure. You responded right away. I appreciate that.
I responded a minute later to that. 1 minute later. Coleman, what?
And
that seems very reasonable.
It is. Who said it was unreasonable?
You did.
The disconnect seems to be the vagaries. That Mutt is there's always like something coming up in the works, and there's details to be ironed
if Mutt
out.
gets a job somewhere else, I'd be thrilled for him.
But it's always very vague. And I think that's why people
weird
don't believe.
mix of Gus and Mick right now.
Yeah, more Mick, I think. Oh, he's lying. I just think
but Gus also has.
He's
like,
one of these guys who got
details.
fired from radio and like is now cobbling stuff together and pretending it's a real job. Yeah, what's wrong with
I'm
that?
not really going through.
I don't think Mutt's depraved up in Vermont with his face painted, chugging beers. He seems like a footloose and fancy free guy.
It's a $20 for my dad that people really fixate.
Mutt doesn't want to work full
At $20
time. He doesn't
for
want
pizza.
to work for. He hasn't had to work for a year and a half. He likes it. He likes sitting around the house.
I saw videos of Chester Bennington smiling a week before.
Yeah, well,
I don't know who Chester Bennington is.
He killed himself.
Lead singer of Linkin Park.
Don't know who that is.
Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. So what notes do you have?
Those are my notes. I had some Portland notes.
Well,
that don't
good.
fit anymore.
What do you-
No, they don't. It's,
Go
it's
ahead.
Weeks
What do you
after.
have?
No.
What do you have?
I kept notes in a notes file the night of Portland. They just feel they feel old now. They
Give me a fucking note, would you please? Jesus Christ, you're such a pain in the ass. You make me it just drives me fucking crazy.
I had a weird interaction with Peltz that night.
All right, we're good. What else? My fault. You're right. My fault. What else?
I was trying to tell you.
Justin did point out before the show that Coleman, when he talks about like the Knicks, has the energy. Justin said like a young girl trying to get into sports.
Right.
It sounds to me more like a mom who's trying to relate to their son.
Kids?
Yeah. Like,
I don't get it.
What do we got? We got a.
All I said was
the big games on Saturday.
So
right?
big game Saturday at 6 o'clock.
Coleman's running the MVP Sports gets all T-shirts. They're watching the playoffs together.
Oh my god.
We're the 2
I had my
seed.
Porzingis
Yes.
jersey. It was my team. He was my guy.
Who are we playing in this?
Sixers.
Oh, they beat the Heat last night,
yeah.
right?
It's like even the way he like Sixers.
What the fuck do you want me to say? That's who they're playing. That's who they're playing.
Sixers of
What's your prediction?
Philadelphia.
How many games?
Knicks in 4.
Sweep.
Yes.
Wow.
Not worried in the slightest.
Who they play then?
What
seed are the Knicks?
We're 2.
We're 2. Okay.
So it could be anyone.
So who would you then play if the higher seed won in the next round? What number seed would you play?
We would play.
If all the top seeds won, who would you play in the conference semifinals?
This is math.
This is really
Like
easy
counting.
math.
We would play.
Which seed? What number?
5. Sorry,
Nailed it.
4.
Nailed it. Because 5's a top seed, right? There's 8 teams.
You think the 2 seed would play the 4 seed? If there are 4 seeds, all advance.
No. This is right. This is actually fucking with me. So
This is the easiest question I've ever asked
1
anybody.
and 8, 2 and 7,
Yeah.
3 and 6. So
This is my genius, Mud, if you ever wonder what it is.
I've never questioned your
If you
genius.
ever wonder. If
Have
you're
I
sitting
ever
there,
questioned?
sitting there pouting about your horse
I'm
racing
not pouting. You are a genius.
Look at this. Look at this.
Well, no one named show today.
wait, this is actually.
He's got 7 options.
We don't leave. This isn't even like a sports thing for me right now. This is like a number.
6 Thompson,
like math thing.
6 Johnson, 7 Anderson, 7. I'm stuck on 7.
I can't fucking do
7
this without looking at
Montague.
it.
7 Silvio.
Don't.
I'm not looking at anything. I
Is this
need.
worse than
I need to
Tully?
like write it out.
This
Is
is
this
just
worse?
No, you can't write with your finger.
yeah.
He's on his phone.
Well, like I need to do
Do
like.
you know the answer, Justin?
yes.
I'm
I'm actually now starting to think if maybe I'm wrong.
Hang on.
The Knicks are the 2 seed.
Yeah.
He hasn't even guessed yet.
Okay.
I can't do this off the top.
So
I need to,
if all seeds, proper seeds advance, what number seed would they play in the next round?
hang on. It's bothering me. Wait.
You only have so many options.
This has nothing to do with knowing sports.
This is just like.
So we would play. Would we not play 4?
That your guess?
Yeah.
Wait. No.
This has to be.
It's got to be an act, right?
Yeah. I swear to God, it's not.
I don't think. But why? No, I don't think it is. Coleman, think about it. Just take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. I feel like I'm talking to Harry with algebra now, which I can't do.
But this is what it's like. It's like
how many
math.
teams are in the playoffs in the conference?
It's not. Stop saying it's math.
Okay. So if the top seeds win, what number seeds would advance in the next round?
It would be 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Who would the 1 seed play?
The 4.
There you go, Coleman.
There you go.
Who would the 2 seed play?
3.
No, I don't see what you mean. Nobody sees what you mean.
So to me, this was more of like a math thing.
Stop.
Like
It's not math.
I mean, it's math and it's numbers, I guess.
that's what, I'm bad with numbers.
No, but it's not. But what's the math aspect of it?
I needed to work out.
Well, I guess it's math, Mike, that 4 is the lowest number, 1's the highest.
Yes.
Come on.
No, but
It's counting. If counting is math,
that's what I'm saying. It's core. It's math.
I'm
It's
so
math.
bad with that type of.
What are you
scenario.
good at?
Boys charm.
I don't understand what you. What?
Just a sweet boy. That's
creepy.
That's crazy.
That was.
Don't bail him out from that. We're not.
What do I even say?
You're sort of defending it there at the end.
No,
You're like,
no. What I'm saying is, Mike's saying it is actually that's core math.
If it was in a subject in school, it would be math.
It's first grade
class.
math.
Yeah.
Okay, put the math aside.
But that's the type
if you're
of-
a sports
I
fan at
can't-
any level, you understand.
You just
1,
know
4,
by
2,
looking.
3.
Right, yeah, of course. We're back Monday with Mike, and I don't know. Do we know who? No, we have people coming in next week or no?
Not sure yet. No.
Okay, good. I like that answer, Mike. Let's get discussion on time.
I'll get on it.
Let them know what time the show starts, Coleman. Just a pro
We'll
tip.
do.
Let them know they're
Did he bitch you out, Coleman?
I mean, listen. If the show was starting at 9, he walked in right at 9. So,
He did.
I was here.
Oh, 9 o'clock's when it started. It starts. I mean, do you get mad that I get here at 9:30 when the show starts at 9:30?
It's your show, though.
Still, I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, you walk in here like 8:55, right?
Oh no, I'm
Does
on.
he really? Not
I'm on
now.
a good early
Justin?
streak.
He's been earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does it matter or no?
I don't know what that question was.
Does it matter if he's here at 8:30 or 8:46? Is it any change show wise?
No, it shows the show. It's all you.
Okay, whatever. Okay, it's not all right. Unnamed coming up. We'll talk to you then. Goodbye.
This is Cedar Park. This is Cedar Park. This is Cedar. This is Cedar. This is Cedar Park. This is Cedar Park. This is Cedar Park.